Chat, it is time to check out the most batshit insane woman in financial audit history. Are we ready, chat? Gird your loins. This is going to be an event. Let's fucking go.
You got your boyfriend fired by emailing someone else's to everyone in the company?
She deserved it.
Why?
Okay, 6 seconds in, we start hot. Holy shit. She got her boyfriend fired by emailing some other woman's tits to everyone in his company. 6 seconds in. And she's making excuses for it. Yeah, I need a pour drink. I did not think it was going to be this fast, but 6 seconds in, I pour you a drink. I'm pouring you a drink. And Mia Scarface, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the insanity. No, bars. Yo, I don't feel like dying during this react. Thank you very much.
Did you do this, you crazy?
I had taken dog and smeared it all over the windshield, which is another story entirely.
And you drained your savings to bail yourself out of jail when you hit your husband and then escaped the cop car.
Yeah.
What the did I even just say? That's insane.
I ended up going to jail for felony.
Oh, she's a crazy Download my budgeting app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Okay, like, that is part of the insanity with these, is like, you know, the first quarter or third of this is going to be the backstory. Unlike last time, I have a feeling this girl's backstory is going to be fucking nuts. Holy shit.
And for a limited time only, sign up for the annual version of Premium and get my cookbook and notebook signed and mailed directly to you. Link in the description and pinned comment below.
Hi, my name is Kaylee. I am 37 years old. I live in Mariposa, California, and welcome to Financial Audit.
Oh God, she's from California.
Welcome. Thanks for coming over to Austin. What do you do for a living in Mariposa?
I work at a hotel front desk.
Cool. That's probably not a ton of money. I don't know Mariposa. Is it on the coast?
Minimum wage.
No, it's in Central California, just outside of Yosemite National Park.
Okay, that helps with price, right? Honestly, not too familiar with the Central California life.
I get paid very.
California as a whole is dog shit in terms of living costs, rent. Honestly, it doesn't matter where you fucking live in California. It is all just a shit show in terms of costs. At $20 an hour, she's getting minimum wage. That's what the California minimum wage is right now, is $20 an hour. So she's literally making minimum wage. Well, Bump Stop, she said it's right outside of Yosemite. She said it was right outside Yosemite National Park. If that helps. What? This was made, this was made 2 months ago, Zeb. This is a fairly new video. It's only 2 months old.
Very well for the area.
Well, you get paid well, but the cost of living, that's what I'm concerned about. What do you make?
$20 an hour.
Okay. And how many hours a week do you work?
I work 40.
Well, okay, Jack, where do you reside? $20 an hour, I believe, is if I remember correctly, $20 an hour is like the current minimum wage of California. Like like across the state, I could be wrong, but I thought that $20 per hour is the state minimum wage of California. Like it recently went up a year or two ago. Well, Central West Coast? Well, Jack, okay, you would know better than I. I thought minimum wage in California was $20 an hour. Is that not the case? California's minimum wage is $16.50. What? Wait, am I thinking LA alone? Was it LA's minimum wage that went up to $20 an hour? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it was just that city's minimum wage went up to 20. Okay, that's maybe where I'm confusing myself, is that the city of Los Angeles's minimum wage is $20 an hour, and the rest of California is like $16.50. Okay. So at $20 an hour, she's doing somewhat better than minimum wage. My guess is the cost of living is, yeah, American workout. That's what I thought too. I thought that the state was $20 an hour like 2 years ago. Minimum wages is $16.50. Fast food workers make $21 an hour. Thank you, Trixie. However, fast food workers, even though they're getting paid $21 an hour, are not getting full-time hours. They're probably only getting maybe 20 hours per week. So fast food workers may be making $21 an hour, but they're only probably getting 20, maybe 30 hours per week if they're lucky. So it was this whole fucking ploy by McDonald's, like, look, we're paying our workers so much. We're starting them at $21 an hour. Aren't we amazing? But in the fine print, it's not saying that you're working 40 hours a week. You're only working 20 or maybe 30 hours per week, getting paid $21 an hour. So it's basically 6 1 half does the other. You still get, so it's effectively speaking the same as if you were working 40 hours per week and you were getting paid the minimum wage of $16.50. You're still, you may be getting paid $21 an hour, but you're still making only the same as if you were making minimum wage. So yeah.
$20 an hour.
Okay. And how many hours a week do you work?
I work 4 days a week, 8 hours a day.
God, she's working 32 hours per week. She's not working full time. She's not working full time. My guess is she may not even get benefits. I'm pretty sure you need to work 40 hours per week in order to get benefits. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. She's only working 32 hours per week, less if she, like me, doesn't get paid for her 30-minute lunch. If she's only there for 8 hours per day for 4 days a week, it's 32 hours. She may actually only be getting paid for 30 hours. She may not even be getting paid for those that full 32. Oh, boy.
Do you want me to do the math?
Yes.
Is that what's being asked? Okay. A quick little 32 hours a week.
Yeah.
So $20 an hour is pretty nice. But if we're not working 40 hours a week, it doesn't stretch.
Bingo! This is what I was saying with McDonald's, guys. Exactly what he just said is exactly what I was talking about with McDonald's workers. Oh, we're paying them 21 hours, but $21 per hour. Holy crap, you're paying them really well for being fast food workers, but they're only giving them 30 hours per week. Which means before taxes, she's only making what? $20 an hour. It was 60 times 30. So she's making approximately what? 18, is it 18? No, sorry, my math is wrong. I'm doing my math wrong. Yeah, let's see. So, since my brain is fried right now, let's see. Yeah, my brain was totally fried on that one. I was doing completely wrong math. So, yeah, she's only making, she's only making $640 per week, which means she's making $1,280 per month before no, not 2,400. Sorry, my math is fucked. Okay, we're off to a great start. My brain is fucking cooked on my mathing. I am not mathing right. You are correct. She's making approximately 2,500, as Vespasian said, approximately 2,560 per month before taxes. After taxes, she'll be lucky if she's making $2,000 a month. Yeah, he's gonna math it first. I just wanted to try and math it first, said. And I royally fucked it up, so womp womp on my part. Yeah, basically, if she makes $2,000 a month after taxes, she'd be lucky.
If we're not working 40 hours a week, it doesn't stretch as far.
I know, but I don't want to work 40 hours a week. I like having Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Why don't you work more hours?
You can't, if you're on this show, you can't afford to be taking Friday off. You need to be able to fucking work full time in order to make money, in order to survive. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Oh, fuck. Infusion Flare, thank you for the follow. Yeah, she's millennial. She actually might be older side of Gen Z. She did they say how old she was? I missed it. Did we hear how old she was? She might actually you know what? I'm going to she's 30 they said 37. Okay, so she's the younger side millennial. Or not younger. Actually 37 would probably be around mid-millennial. She's like mid-millennial. And she's like, I don't want to work on Fridays. Bitch, neither do I, but I still got to in order to make rent.
Work 40 hours a week. I like having Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Why don't you work more hours of the days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
They probably don't let her.
Work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
No, more hours to get to 40 hours a week.
More than 8? I mean, I do when they let me, but they're pretty stingy.
What are they?
Yeah, that part's not a surprise. The jobs like that likely will not give her more than 8 hours per day. Most places, especially if she's only working 4 days a week, they're more often than not going to give her more hours. If they were willing to give her more hours, they would say you're going to work 5 days a week. They wouldn't just like bolster in additional hours into her 4 days. They would just say, okay, you're going to work Monday through Friday. I mean, she's lucky that, she's working in a hotel, so she's lucky she doesn't have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday as part of her normal thing. I'm actually more than a little surprised that they're not doing some kind of rotational thing where she's working okay, you'll work during the week this week, and then next week you'll rotate and you're going to work the latter half of the week. So you're working Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you don't so she takes up the slack working weekends or something. I'm actually a little surprised they don't do that.
It's stingy about
overtime. The entire.
It wouldn't be overtime though, would it?
More than 8 hours a day is overtime in California.
Oh, California.
Wait. What did she say?
Overtime though, would it?
More than 8 hours a day is overtime in California.
Oh, California.
That doesn't sound right. Okay, someone in California, please confirm for me, because I thought that when it came to overtime, it covered the amount of time worked per week, not per day. In California, is it per day? If you work over 8 hours per day, it kicks in overtime? That's actually a thing in California? It's not, because I know every place that I've ever been, it's over 8 hours a day or over 40 hours per week. Okay. All right, because the only jobs I've ever known is you get overtime if you go over a certain amount of time per week, not per day. But I guess California has pussy labor laws, I guess, apparently. Yes, we're talking about overtime in California at work, God.
California makes it impossible to run a business. If you want to work, just fucking let you work. My goodness, it's so weird.
They do. I mean, they want me to work more.
No, they want you to. The state doesn't.
No, yeah.
Okay, so you sounds like you should probably work on Friday. I mean, obviously we're struggling. If we're on the show, we're struggling. I don't think you really have the choice to take a Friday off. Then you should probably actually have a second job outside of the hours that you're working. Because if you're on the show, you're usually financially fucked is typically how it goes.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is going on? What are you doing? It kind of sounds like a dumb philosophy.
Well, I have been considering offering to work every other Friday because my boyfriend just got a job up there where I live where he will have every other Friday off. So then if we could both have that one Friday off.
You're an adult. You're allowed to work 5 days a week.
Bitch, you still have the weekend off. She is fixating on, well, if I can coordinate things with my boyfriend, so when his every other Friday is off, and then I can get every other Friday off, are we completely forgetting about the fact that you already have Saturday and Sunday off as is? If you need the money, you give up the fucking Friday. You work the Friday and then you have 2 days off. Kind of like a lot of the rest of the working individuals in the country, many of whom do have to work weekends. Like, she is lucky that she does not have to work the weekend. She's only working weekdays, and she's getting all like bratty about, well, I want to be able to coordinate my Fridays off so it's my boyfriend's time off too. Fuck you. Work the Friday, earn money.
Come on, this is a privileged position in the history of humanity. Most times you'd be working sunrise to sundown until you're dead in your 30s.
I know, but I don't
You're
want to
lucky
do that.
working I know, but I'm saying working 9 to 5 Monday through Friday is not the worst. It's in fact the best. A cushy fucking front desk job, $20 an hour. In the history of humanity, that's considered good.
It is actually.
If you have bills to pay,
And Lot Dog, I feel you. I fucking feel you. Before I started streaming, I was working, 5 days, 5 days a week. I was doing 8-hour days. Sometimes I do a little bit extra. And yeah, I was struggling. Before I started streaming, I was the same. I was barely making rent. I was barely making bills. I had just enough to feed myself. I couldn't really do anything extraneous outside of just living. And that was working 5 days a week, working 8, sometimes a little bit more per week. And 8 hours per day, sometimes a little bit more. And again, not being paid for lunch. So I was only getting paid 37.5 hours per week. And I was struggling until I started streaming. That's how it was for me. And it's like, and she's like, I don't want to work that extra day because I guarantee you, she's going to be like, I want someone to take care of me. She thinks her boyfriend's just going to take care of her. I got a feeling that's going to come out, is that she's going to be expecting the boyfriend to work more to take care of her so she could work less.
work.
Yeah. It's better than 9 to 5. I only work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., so I have the whole day ahead of me when I get off. It's pretty tits.
Yeah, but that's pretty tits. Okay, interesting. But that means you probably go to bed earlier anyway. I mean, your days are just shifted, right?
I don't need a lot of sleep.
Okay. Well, that's
Okay.
that's not what matters here. What matters is if you're on the show, you're probably not doing financially well.
Well, obviously.
I don't think you get to take a day off of work a week. What hits your account on a monthly basis?
Here we
So,
go.
after everything that comes out, 1,100 every 2 weeks. So 20.
To 2,200 per month. Yeah. In California, that's not great. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for the subby. No, she's not. I mean, granted, she is from California, so that is a distinct possibility. This is just millennial California mentality. That's what this is. This is someone that was based. You can tell by, kind of, sort of, you can tell by her appearance that she's, with a lot of tattoos, the arm and the stomach, and she's doing the belly strip thing. She's got the piercing here in her upper part of her mouth. The way she's talking about, yeah, she's very Valley girl. She's always been taken care of. Her mommy and daddy probably said, oh, you can do anything you want. We're your friends, because California pioneered that bullshit of parents need to be friends to their kids, not actual parents. So she probably has no self-discipline, does not know how to really take care of herself, doesn't know the value of money, and just expects people to take care of her. Well, Maury, 2 grand might be enough to live off of where you reside. This is California. California is notoriously expensive throughout the state, and 2 grand, she could maybe live off of it barely. Barely, she might be able to live off it. She'd basically be living month to month, barely paying rent, maybe enough for food, maybe enough for gas and car expenses, but she'd have like nothing left over in the end. And that's just like living and doing nothing outside of go to work, come home, do nothing. Go to work, come home, do nothing. She might survive.
200 every month.
How are you possibly surviving?
I don't have a lot
How
of,
are you
I don't
possibly?
know. I really don't have a lot of bills. Like I don't have a car payment. My rent is like very cheap.
And why are there so many documents? That's not making any sense.
Well,
Wait, hold up. She said she's got no car payment. Okay. Bonus, no car payment, no insurance. Great. She said her rent is very low. I want to know what she considers quote unquote cheap rent. I want to know what she considers cheap rent. I have an idea. I have an idea in my head of what what cheap rent is. I'm really curious what she considers cheap rent.
very cheap.
And why are there so many documents? That's not making any sense.
Well,
An answer would be helpful.
I don't have a whole lot of bills. Well, other than credit cards.
You don't consider those bills?
Yes, those are bills. But I don't have like.
Well, why are we in credit card debt then if we didn't have a lot of bills? Because if we didn't have a lot of bills, we wouldn't have to go into credit card debt in order to buy the things we want to buy. But now you have credit card debt, and all of a sudden those are bills. So why the f do we have credit card debt?
Because with all that time off that I have every week, I go out and do a lot of things.
Of fucking course. She doesn't want to work the extra day on Friday so she can have time off to go fuck off and do whatever she wants. Because she is a special snowflake and wants to do whatever she wants. Because mommy and daddy probably taught her, you can do anything you want. It's fine. You don't need to worry about things like responsibility or money.
And equal reason to not take the time off on Fridays. If you spend more money because you don't work there, then don't fucking take time off work. And if you're not making enough money, then don't take time off work.
I'm not like a career girly. I would rather be at home, like doing domestic things.
Tradway?
Yeah. What did I fucking say? What did I say just a few minutes ago? She wants someone to just take care of her. She is expecting someone else to take care of her. And Taylor was just like a trad wife. And I guarantee you, she's gonna say, well, no, not like a trad wife. I don't want to spend all my days cooking and cleaning. She's gonna say that she basically just wants to sit around the house and fuck off. Yes, Anubis, she wants a sugar daddy. I'm getting flashbacks to the last time. I'm getting flashbacks to the last time we did this show. She wants a sugar daddy. She does not want to be a trad wife. I guarantee you. No, she is not going to say that she wants to be a trad wife. She wants to be like an Orange County. She wants to be like a real housewife of Orange County. I'm sure. Is she going to reference Real Housewife in Orange County? I could see her going that route. I could see her going this route. Let's find out.
A career girly. I would rather be at home, like doing domestic things.
Trad wife? You want to trad it up?
No, I
don't
like
look
to have
trad.
spending money, but I don't like. I like to keep a clean house, and I like to cook, and I like to I have to have time to do that stuff.
So you like everything about being a stay-at-home wife other than being called a stay-at-home wife?
Yes. You could say that.
Yeah. Because she's probably been taught by the feminists in school that the very concept of a housewife is abhorrent to the modern woman. Garrett fucking T. Yeah. She doesn't like the title because the feminists that teach schools these days make the concept of a housewife seem like it is a fate worse than death. No, they teach young girls in school that you should not aspire to be a housewife, that if you do aspire to be a housewife, you are in the wrong, you are accused of wrong thing. You need to be a strong, independent woman, and you don't need no man. And I guarantee you, that's what she's been taught at school. And that's why the idea of being called a housewife, she doesn't like the word. Because what the feminazis have taught her in school, that housewife equals bad, equals you are a slave. That I fucking guarantee you. They taught her in school that being a housewife is like being an indentured servant, like being a slave. And so so no girl should ever aspire to be a housewife. Guarantee you, that's what they taught her in school.
Yeah, I could tell from the tattoos. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that an option? Where are you in this relationship? I don't know.
You mean like when he moves back in with me? He doesn't live there currently.
I don't know.
He will be.
Is he moving back in?
Yeah, he starts his new job on the 23rd.
I didn't know he moved out. Didn't know you guys ever lived together in the first place. Why are you acting like I know anything about you?
We did.
I don't.
We did live together, but he had a bit of a problem with alcohol, so I told him he had to move out and be so.
Holy no. Little walk. And her boyfriend, I'm going to say it plainly, and her boyfriend is an alcoholic. Question, how is she with the alcohol? That begs the question. If her boyfriend has a problem with alcohol, does she have a problem with alcohol? Because many times, if one half of a relationship has a problem with alcohol, the other half might also. So, oh no, Fresca is just sparkling water. It says sparkling soda water on the can right there. So it's not alcohol. Caleb probably would not allow alcohol on the show. He wouldn't allow any alcohol on the show because you need people there with a clean head. But this is not going to be good if he's an alcoholic and she's already kicked him out once and now she's letting him back in. Has he been to rehab? We need to know, has he been to rehab? Because that may make a difference. Although I have issues with rehab as well. Rehab only has, even if he's been to rehab, that still means nothing because rehab has the same success rate as someone quitting cold turkey all on their own. Same thing with AA. AA and rehab have the same rate of success that just doing it on your own through force of will has. It's a 50% chance of it working either through rehab or doing it on your own. It's the exact same percentage of success rate. So I have some issues regarding rehab, although depending upon the individual, it can be greatly beneficial to them.
He had a bit of a problem with alcohol, so I told him he had to move out
Maury,
and
I
be
was
sober
not, but
for
I
6 months
studied.
before moving back in.
Fair.
Thank you.
Support.
So he hit that 6-month date, and then like 2 days later got a job interview up where I live, which he's in quality control for aerospace.
So you want to be a stay-at-home wife too?
No, I don't. Like, I'm not going to quit.
Quality control for aerospace? That's probably a good paying job. Buck, what did you call? That he had a high paying job? Well, yeah, Rosin, if he's a Boeing employee, his life expectancy just kind of maybe took a big nosedive there. What was he doing before he lost his job and got this new one, I wonder? Because I have to wonder, did he lose his old job because of the alcohol, too? Oh.
Quality control for aerospace.
So you want to be a stay-at-home wife too?
No, I don't. Like, I'm not going to quit my job when he moves in. But, I mean...
No, but you want to, in general, be a stay-at-home wife. Without the
I think I would always like to, like, have a little part-time job where I could have my own, like, spending money. I would like that. I'm not a career girly. I don't have, like, hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams.
Okay, her continuing saying, I'm not a career girly. This is Valley Girl speak, and I have a very bad feeling we're going to be hearing a lot of, I just want to have fun. I need to have fun, on my days off. We're going to be hearing a lot of that, I think.
Of like,
What do you aspire to in life? Like, how the fuck can we do anything if you don't have nothing to...
well, I do have hopes and dreams, but they're not like employment related.
Uh-huh. She wants some guy to take care of her. She literally wants to just be a housewife. Not a stay-at-home mom, because as of right now, she has not said a fucking thing about kids. She just wants to be a fucking real housewife of Orange County. She wants to be like the Real Housewives. Basically a stay-at-home wife that is drinking mimosas with the girls and going to the beach and ogling the pool boy and spending the hubby's money, doing whatever the fuck she wants. That's what she wants. She literally wants the TV Real Housewife light. And she's going to try and bleed this guy of hers dry to do it.
Some of your hopes and dreams, because they might be connected to employment.
I
Let's
like
find
to travel.
out.
Traveling is good.
You need money to travel. You need a job to get
basically,
money
Timothy,
to
yes,
travel.
let's be true.
Sounds like it's tied.
Yes. The good thing about this job that I have is I get
the one where you work less than 40 hours a week, yeah.
Yes, that one. I get really, really good hotel discounts. So
You have a home. Why does it fucking matter if you get hotel discounts? You have a home, either an apartment or a house. Having it's still not a good enough reason. I realize this is trying to segue in from her. I like to travel. I want to travel, and if I travel, I get hotel discounts. Yay! That they can't be your only reason why you keep a job. Is they have great discounts. That is a dog shit reason to keep any job.
Great. Spending money you literally do not have
I
still,
spend
though.
the money before it's even
If I want to go get McDonald's and...
I'm going to be doing this a lot, aren't I? Oh, my sweet fuck. She just said I spend the money before it's even there. She spends her money before the paycheck has even hit her bank account. No math. We're doing that. We're 7 minutes in and we're already doing the fucking girl math. Fuck, God help us. Oh my God. And Tom Num, thank you for the follow.
I have discounts on all store brand products at the store I work at. Difference is my store sells groceries, essentials.
Not have
I
still,
spend
though.
the money before it's even
If I want to go get McDonald's and instead of $15, it's $10 because they have a value pack going on, but I don't have $10 to spend, I still don't spend it because I don't have $10. What are you talking about?
Well, that's where the credit cards come in.
There you go. There you go, B-Dog. That's how she spends the money before it's even posted into the account. Credit cards. How many credit cards does he have? I'm guessing at least 3. I'm guessing she's got at least 3 credit cards. Plus, she's guessing she probably has other credit accounts at businesses. Maybe a Costco card, maybe like a furniture store that has their own in-house credit card. There's she has no clue about the value of money. No clue about the value of money. Kevin, if I didn't need it to build my credit for things that I might need, such as purchasing a vehicle, purchasing a house in the future, anything like that, I wouldn't be using a credit card either. As is, I have 1 fucking credit card and I rarely use it. Because my, 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 I am not going to spend money I don't already have. If I'm going to spend money, I want it to come out of my bank account immediately, so I'm not like backtracking going, okay, now I got to pay this back. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy it with my money right then and there, not on credit. And Undead Centurion, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. You are you guys right at the beginning of what's going to be a very long react with Caleb doing financial audit, and already we have a flaky ass blonde millennial California girl who just wants to be a housewife but doesn't want to actually be called a housewife, and she spends her money before it even hits her bank account because that's where credit cards come in. And so this is gonna be something. Get ready for the girl math to go into overdrive. Hi, Rygat. Oh, you're talking to them. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's where the credit cards come in. All of the
Yeah, no.
yeah, all the
And
travel.
obviously you can't afford that. Okay, goals and aspirations, more. Give.
Just what do you? I'm simple. I'm a simple girly. I just want to like live
Simple.
My God, stop it. Oh my God, stop it. Stop the Valley Girl bullshit. Stop that. I'm a simple girly. Stop it. You're 37 years old. You outgrew the girly thing a long fucking time ago, honey. You're a grown-ass fucking woman. It's time to start acting like it. And yeah, her Valley Girl shit is where the girl math is gonna go. Actually, no. For her, it's gonna be girly math. This whole fucking episode is gonna be nonstop girly math.
In more ways
stay
than you
home,
know.
big bread. Maybe take a fucking flight every now and again.
Girl, you're 40 and you're a failure. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You live in an embarrassing life right now.
I don't think it's embarrassing necessarily.
What do you have going
Yes,
for
it
you
is.
in life? A boyfriend that you had to kick out that is now potentially coming back in.
Yes.
You don't care about anything in terms of your ambitions or any purpose in life. You want to travel, have no money to do it, only went into credit card debt to do it.
Eh.
What is there to look at you and be like, oh,
Well, Colton, we are at the point of the video. Yeah, remember, Caleb, for the first part of his video, for like the first third of his video, he's basically in the getting to know you phase of his guest. He's asking about what they do, how much money they make, what are their hopes and dreams, what are their aspirations, what are they looking to get out of life. This is the getting to know you phase. We haven't hit the financial responsibility part yet. When that happens, that's when we're going to hear his voice going supersonic. Frequently.
debt to do it? What is there to look at you and be like, oh, that's someone I look up to? I'm gonna just call it how I,
I don't
see it.
necessarily need you to look up to me.
Yeah, but it just shows how you are.
Yeah.
And it's important to know how you are from a self-reflection standpoint, absolutely, but also someone else can see that isn't you. And I'm just gonna know you. I've only been talking to you, 9 minutes, but I've learned enough to know that you got nothing.
Xanax, exactly. Like, he is an alcoholic. He may be 6 months sober, but he is an alcoholic. And you don't think that her spending like fucking crazy and putting them into debt wouldn't basically cause him to relapse and start drinking again? I sure as fuck do, because with alcoholics, high stress is extremely detrimental to their recovery. Most alcoholics relapse or collapse because of high stress in their lives. And this bitch is like, high maintenance, high stress, high fucking everything. And my guess is the sex probably isn't even all that good either. And Jetsam Janik, thank you for the follow.
You. And I'm just gonna know you. I've only been talking to you, 9 minutes, but I've learned enough to know that you got nothing going on. And that's not cute.
But is that like
It's
the worst
embarrassing.
thing in the world, though? Like,
Okay, this is bugging the shit out of me. Bitch, fix your shirt. Stop showing off the bottom part of your bra. You're not that hot that you can just be showing off the bottom half of your bra there. Fix your fucking shirt, for God's sake. Like, goddamn, this is like annoying me.
Like,
It means that you're living an insignificant life. You'll never be remembered by a single person.
that's all right.
Okay, I mean, you're okay. That's fine. If you have no desires to leave,
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
okay, that's fine. If you have no desires,
Yeah, like as tatted up as she is, like she's working on like a hat, like a partial sleeve right here. Like the tattoos on, like all the tattoos. Yeah, like you want to get tattoos. That's fine. That's your prerogative. It's your body. You can tat it up, whatever you want. It's not attractive. All of these fucking tats on her, all the way on her arm, down on her hand, on her fingers, the tattoos all over her stomach. God knows how much they're covering up. God knows how much her tits are tatted up. And she's already working on this other arm. Like, that's another thing that she spent. How many thousands of dollars? Literal thousands of dollars did all of these fucking tattoos cost? Like, that's where a big fucking chunk of her money went to. Why fucking there?
to leave even an impact on someone's life.
Not to mention the
In this
piercing in
world?
her
I think I
face.
leave like a
Like, why are you gonna put a piercing through your upper mouth, through your, it's through your up, not, it's not even on the lip. Like, why are you gonna put a piercing through the upper portion of your mouth and you're not even gonna pierce her ears? Like, seriously. I'm sorry, but every girl that has a piercing in this area, you know. Yes, I'm stereotyping. I fully appreciate this, but I'm sorry. How many women and girls do you know that have piercings in this area? Not counting tongue. We'll discount tongue on this. But in piercings in this area, nose rings, the lip, the mouth, what was it? The Marilyn Monroe, although the Marilyn Monroe would technically be here. I forget what this type of piercing is called, or the lip rings. Like, I don't think does she have an eyebrow piercing? It's not. If she's got an eyebrow piercing, it's not in. If you're talking about this, I don't think that's a piercing. I think that may just be like a freckle or a mole. I don't think that's a piercing indicator. But like the girls that do the piercings here in the T zone, basically, you get most of them you can pretty much gauge. Yes, and again, yes, I'm being stereotypical, but goddamn it, if I'm not largely correct about this, well, septum piercings, nostril piercings, lip piercings, eyebrow piercings, the piercings to the bridge of the nose, all of that. Basically, in this area, like the face, if you're putting a piercing in your face, red flag. Piercing in the face, red flag. The one possible exception would be like a tiny little stud in the nostril. A tiny little stud in the nostril might be an exception. Might. It's still not a guarantee. And Chatty, thank you for the follow also.
good enough impact on my son's life.
You have a kid.
I do.
Okay, that's even worse then.
Oh, God. Oh, God. She has a child. Oh, sweet fuck. She has a child. She's a single mother on $2,200 a month. This went from bad to fuck my life kind of bad. Oh, God. How is she taking care of this child? And who's the father? Who and where is the father? Caleb, I hope to God that's your next question. Because if she has a kid, then her expenses just fucking doubled. Yes, Leo Cali does have food stamps. I'm pretty sure the EBT, I'm pretty sure they do.
Because you should. How old's the kid?
He's 11.
Oh, I was hoping
my-
he was out of
Wait, 11. So she had him when she was 26. Okay.
the house.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
I was hoping he was out of the house.
No. I'm not that old.
Wait, you're 37. If you had a kid at 18, they'd be out of the house, right? Isn't that how math works?
Yeah, but
So, I mean, that's fine. I was out of the house by the time my parents were 37.
yeah.
Okay, so you have a kid. You're prioritizing nothing in life, meaning you can barely pay bills and not put them through programs that they want to get through, and you're certainly not going to pay for the college. And they're
Well, I mean, Moose, he's being educated in California, so I'm not going to lay odds that the kid is smarter than her, given that he's being raised, that he's being educated by the California school system. Not going to bet on that. He's probably being educated the same as she is, which is fucking terrifying.
pay bills and not put them through programs that they want to get through, and you're certainly not going to pay for the college, and they're definitely going to have to take care of you when you're older because you've done nothing to sacrifice for your future. Why would you say no? Go ahead, give me a logical answer.
Well, his dad's side of the family is pretty well off. Like
that
he's
doesn't mean
not
you
gonna
get taken care of.
No, I'll take care of myself.
Doubt it?
Listen, I'm having to take care of my mother. I've learned.
Wait. She is an irresponsible child that can barely take care of herself, and she has custody of her child? Oh my God. Oh, the court system is fucked. Unless the father doesn't want the child. And he's basically just paying child support because he has to. We haven't gotten information on this. We haven't gotten any information on this. And yeah, I know. That's like I'm very aware that this is how it usually goes. I'm lamenting about the fact that this is how it should go. It is that this is how it usually goes. But okay. I'm going to restrain myself momentarily.
I'm never going to put my
You've
son
learned, yet
through
you've
that.
done nothing to fix it. Lady, if you don't have retirement,
I do.
how much is in your retirement?
I don't. It's in there. I think 27, but I might be making that up. I could be making
That's
that up.
nothing for your age. That's going to last a year. Listen,
Well, I've got time.
you're going to be your mother, not by your choice.
Oh my God.
No, yes, by your choice, but not by you wanting to do it. Your mom, I don't know what full story, but I'm going to say what you're going to be. You're going to be in a situation where you cannot retire, cannot keep a roof over your head. You're going to be struggling. Maybe you become, who knows what Social Security is going to be like by the time you are retired, and if you take.
Yeah, by the time she retires, Social Security won't be in existence. Pretty sure I saw something that said that Social Security is going to be dried up in roughly 20 years. I think. If I'm remembering what I heard correctly, I think the Social Security in the United States will be dried up and gone by, I believe, in 20 years, I think. In 20 years at the current rate, Social Security will be no more. It will be gone. So by the time she hits retirement age, there may not be Social Security in existence.
Early Social Security is going to be less. I don't know. You have bills to pay for it. You struggle for it. Your son's not going to let you suffer. Not going to let you suffer. He's going to be morally obligated as your son to take care of you. It's not going to be you asking. He is going to help, and he's going to put his life on hold to help. So yes. And that is you being selfish because you want to travel the world now and not work on Fridays.
Yep.
And have nothing going for you in life. That's a joke. If you're doing it as a fucking motherless, lady forever, sure. You can do that. You can do whatever because no one's dependent on you. Whatever. That's fine. Some will judge, some will not. I don't care. You have a kid.
Yes.
At this point, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. The moment she had a child, all of those dreams of just fucking off whenever you want, traveling whenever you want, all that should have gone right out the window. Like, the rational thing would have been that she, any normal person, at the second they have a kid, they go, okay, shit just got real. Plans are now changing. And I have to accept that I'm not going to be able to travel and fuck off whenever I want. This child is my top priority. Everything is about my child. And, my child is everything, and anything that I want is secondary to what my child wants or needs. That is how the average person does. She doesn't feel that way. She clearly doesn't feel that way. Okay, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to basically start offering comments, criticisms, or anything regarding her and her child, because we honestly don't know how she is as a mother. We don't have any basis for comparison in terms of how she is as a mother as of yet. We are seeing her in the context of this show. We don't have a context of how she actually is with her child. Well, she's barely scraping by at, if that, giggle singers. I don't know if she's quote unquote broke. We haven't gotten to the finances part yet. Chances are it's probably going to be a shitstorm, but we're not there yet. I'm restraining my opinions on this until, and yeah, we have not had a mention of child support. That will probably come in the financial documents of how much she's receiving in child support. And the question is what she's doing with it. We're going to find out. We have still got an hour and 18 minutes left in this episode. There's a lot of information that we still have to get.
Some will judge, some will not. I don't care. You have a kid.
Yes.
At this point, it's embarrassing and borderline disgusting, the life you're living.
I disagree.
How?
I mean, I don't think it's disgusting.
How?
How is it not disgusting? I mean, he has a lovely home, 2 lovely homes that he
Built
splits
on
his
debt.
time between. He goes on trips with me too.
Built on debt. Debt that is going to set you.
I'm going to say the first words I've heard enough when she was talking about her child just now. Bearing in mind, we have not yet heard she is loved and he has a loving home. Those words have still not left her mouth in reference to her child. She has not said, I love my child and he has a loving home, a loving and happy home. Those words have not been spoken or even alluded to. It's all about he has a nice home, 2 nice homes. He goes on trips with me. Nothing about loving her child and that she is loved and is happy. Nothing said about that.
You back in life, and then the kid is going to have to take care of you. Put his life on hold to do that because mama was selfish and wanted to go on vacations and not work. Tell me how that's not disgusting.
It's because I think
We see it in our culture all the time, and it's a barely talked about thing.
Well, Xanax, 2 homes means her home and her ex's home, the father's home. That's what she meant by 2 homes. It's not I mean, is the father's home the better home? Entirely possible, since she said that the father's family is loaded. So could that the father's home is a better home, but we don't know for sure.
because I think
We see it in our culture all the time, and it's a barely talked about thing. It's not talked about enough.
I guess
No one wants to put the blame on their parents.
the main goal then in life would be to make sure he doesn't have to take care of me.
Great, you're
That would
completely
be
failing at that, and
it.
you're 40
Well,
and
I just
barely
came
have.
up with it right now.
Well, but
Oh, my sweet fuck. She has no plan. She has no plan. Oh, I just came up with this art right now that he shouldn't have to take care of me. She literally just came up with that on the spot. She has no fucking plan for the future. She has no plan for his fucking future. He's 11 years old. He's going to be graduating high school in like 6 years. What the fuck is he going to do after that? What the fuck is what's he going to do after 6 years? Do you have a plan to somehow to allow him to be able to go to college if he wants to go to college? Or are you just going to have him apply for welfare like I'm guessing she might? Like, this is fucking sick. And no, there's not going to be a need to call CPS because if he fucks up hard enough, he will just go live with that and she will lose custody rights.
Your catch up is immense. You have to invest double, triple what someone in their 20s has to in order to retire with a decent amount.
Which
Because of time on the side.
could probably do that after I clear through all this.
How are you even managing your finances now?
ChatGPT, obviously.
Oh, sweet. Fuck me in the goatass. Fuck ChatGPT. ChatGPT has created the laziest fucking society in human fucking history. Oh my god, this dumb bitch literally went onto ChatGPT and said, "Hey ChatGPT, make me a budget." Oh my fucking Christ. This is the kind of person that also uses ChatGPT as their fucking therapist. She doesn't want to think. She is embracing the dumbass fucking blonde. She does not want to think. She does not want any responsibility. She doesn't want to think. She doesn't want to have any responsibility. Her kid is probably an iPad kid. She probably sticks a fucking iPad in front of him every day and says, "Here you go, son. You're good." You know, when he gets home from school, sticks an iPad in front of him and just fucks off to do whatever she wants. Has ChatGPT do all of her thinking for her. No, Bandawaki, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say her father created this problem. I'm not prepared to say that. Eki, no clue. My guess is thousands. My guess is her tattoos, especially if you got them in California, probably cost her thousands in total. That would be my guess. Like, we have no idea what her mother and father are like. We haven't gotten there yet. So we can't put any, like, bearing in mind, just because someone is an asshole, that's not always a reflection of the parents. People are very quick to look at an individual who is a piece of shit and go, "Oh, the parents are at fault." That's unfair. You could have parents that can raise their children the best they can, give them a loving home, be parents, not friends, and their child can still grow up to be a piece of shit. It happens all the fucking time. And yes, Moose, you did hear correctly. She uses ChatGPT to do her finances, to basically determine how she manages her finances. She's having an AI that is, 50% of the time and frequently, frequently hallucinates. And that is what is responsible for her financial management. Jesus, fuck, this bitch is dumb.
How else would I be doing that?
Use your brain.
What is Jupiter saying about this?
Well, we worked out a plan to like pay off all 3 credit cards that I have, which one of them doesn't really.
Called it. Fucking called it. 3 credit cards. Now, how many other credit lines does she have? Because she doesn't have just the 3 credit cards. She has other lines of credit too. I'm waiting to hear which ones those are.
Count because it's like
What are you asking GPT?
for like a schedule on how to pay off my debt. Ish. Which
Yes.
it has been working.
Look at his eyes, chat. He is simultaneously both fuming and dying inside right now. This is the epitome of dying in the middle of a lake of flames. And yeah, I heard that too, Eki. I'm paying it off-ish. Wait, listen to this again.
GPT.
For like a schedule on how to pay off my debt. Ish. Which it has been working to an extent. For 2 cards.
If it was working, you would not be in the position you are right now sitting on this podcast. You moron. If it was working, you would not be here.
It has been working. For the third card, I just continue.
You spent more than you brought in last month. I don't know what you're talking about.
Reeve. Fuck. Jesus. Fuck. She spent $1,100 more. Oh, shit. You can't see it? It's right fucking here. I wasn't even really covering it. She spent $1,100 more than she made. $1,100 more than she made. And her retirement, this is her savings right here. I'm wondering if this was her retirement that she's talking about. No, wait, sorry, no, sorry. Total savings. Never mind. Ignore that. Oh my God. She's girl mathing it. She's girl mathing it with Chat GPT. Holy fuck, we've hit the duality of shit. Girl math plus Chat GPT. God, are we gonna get the trifecta at some point here? Oh God.
Yes. How much came in last month?
Like 2,200.
How much spent?
No, maybe more than, because sometimes I do get overtime.
You had a little bit of overtime.
Yeah.
3,000 came in. How much went out?
Damn. More than 3,000?
3,400.
Are you sure?
Wait. Fill the fuck up. She said I worked a little bit of overtime, and that gave her fucking $800 net. Cause that's after taxes. A little bit of overtime. She worked enough overtime to basically get her another $1,000. That's not a quote unquote little bit of overtime. Something ain't right here. This math ain't mathin'. She takes in $2,200 per month normally. And then she said, well, I worked a little bit of overtime, and it's like $1,000 worth of $1,000 extra? What the fuck? Something's not working here. Mechanist, she's a front desk clerk at a hotel. Something's not right here. Steve, it could be the child support. It could be, we still have not gotten to that, so it's entirely possible it could be the child support. Because we have not got there yet in the finances.
Hey, GPT, what do I do about someone's financial situation if they have no idea what they're talking about and they're prioritizing their lives over their children's? She says she's 37, looks 57, has tattoos all over her body.
Oh, fuck, Caleb. She's 37 and looks 57. Oh, shit. Oh. Somebody get some cold water for that bird, because holy shit. Caleb is the one that's on fucking fire right now.
She says she's 37, looks 57, has tattoos all over her body.
The I do.
And has clown lipstick on, if that helps.
Yeah. Oh my God. That has been bugging me since they opened up. They're fucking bright-ass red glittery lipstick. This has been bothering me from the moment this episode has started. Oh my God. Yeah, it is a fucking clown makeup show. It's like, it does not match any of the rest of her makeup. This is like the mouth of a whore. She literally painted gave herself a whore mouth, trying to draw attention to her lips.
Helps. Let's see. Here's a direct and clear path. Establish clear boundaries. Here's the boundary between me and you. I don't like you.
Okay.
Number 2, direct and factual communication. Factual, you're being a selfish mother. Not good.
Yep.
Focus on priorities. Your child, not your travels.
Yes.
Recommended require counseling. Sure, I'll set you up with a sound mind therapist. I use them. Document and follow up. Oh, we're gonna do that. Yeah, but better believe it. Take
Well, that's how she got into this position in the first place, Anubis. She wasn't giving blowjobs, she was spreading her legs. That's how she ended up with an 11-year-old child. Maybe she should, maybe if she wanted to play fast and loose with her life and just do whatever the fuck she wanted, maybe she should have stuck to blowjobs and kept her legs closed. Just saying.
Proactive actions if necessary. Don't spend money you don't have! Regarding her appearance, be firm, clear, compassionate. I believe I already did. But prioritize the child's well-being.
Yes.
He's very well being.
Report it to social.
This is your fucking child. This is your goddamn child. And he's good. He's very well being. That's not even a fucking sentence. And again. No, I think she said it was a boy.
He's very well being.
Yeah. She has an 11-year-old boy. And again, we still have not heard a fucking word that she loves her child and that he has a loving home and he's happy. We still have yet to hear those words. We've heard he has a nice home, actually 2 nice homes, as she put it. We have yet to hear that is a loving and happy home. Still have yet to hear any of that. As a mother, that should have been one of the first fucking things that came out of her mouth when discussing her child and asking about him. Is he is a happy child with a loving home, and he means more to me than anything in the world. As a mother, that should have been one of the first fucking things she said. We still have yet to hear that. Why? Because mentally, she's stuck in her early 20s, and all she wants to do is go fuck around, fuck off, and fuck guys. That's mentally where she's probably at right now.
Report it to social services. I don't think we need to go that far, but that is what.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So once I agree with ChatGPT,
GPT has said, your financial advisor of choice. Okay.
Did you name your ChatGPT?
I just call her.
Oh, she's a her.
Yeah.
It's very progressive of you.
Oh, wow. Sexist like you. Okay, so
Yes.
what have you learned through
good night,
the
Stefan.
What have I learned about the finances from ChatGPT? My little payoff plan that I do.
What does she
So,
say about the boyfriend coming back in the house? Why'd you
Oh,
kick him out in the
good.
first place? How'd you learn?
How did I learn?
Yeah, like what was like the breaking point?
Okay, well, so I knew that he struggled with alcohol, like when I got together with him, obviously.
Interesting.
Question, which I probably already know the answer to. So she got together with him, presumably while she had this child. The child was in the picture when she got together with this guy, because he's 11 years old. He was around when she got together with this guy. She got together with this guy as a mother, knowing this guy that she's getting with has a problem with alcohol. Knowing that this man that she was going to be hooking up with was an alcoholic. And she has a child at the time. I'll be generous and say he was 9 years old, 8 years old at the time. You got together with a guy who was an alcoholic when you have a young child? How in the holiest of fucks has the father not petitioned the court for custody? Seriously, the fact that she got together with an alcoholic when she has a child, the father, if he actually wants custody, again, we don't know that the father wants custody. I am doing some assumptions here. But I would think that if the red flags are flapping in the wind right fucking now, that she would hook up with an alcoholic when she has a young child. And she knew going in that he was an alcoholic. I would think that the father would go, yeah, I'm going to be petitioning the court for full custody if you're going to be hooking up with alcoholics and placing my child in danger, because when you hook up with an alcoholic, you are placing a child in danger, especially if you know it going in.
Couple choice, okay.
Yeah, I know. I have also had my struggles with alcohol in the past.
What?
God damn it. I'm going to be doing this so fucking much. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I fucking hate this. So she's an alcoholic too. She's minimizing it. She is desperately trying to minimize it, but she's an alcoholic too. Two alcoholics together with a small child in the midst. Yeah, this is gonna work out fucking great. Again, why is this child not with his father instead of her? Because he has no male role model. The fucking alcoholic sure as fuck isn't gonna be a good role model for him. She's hooking up an alcoholic. She herself is an alcoholic. How the fuck? Yeah, I know. California court system. Even as I was saying it, I knew it. The California court system is always like, fuck it, give it the mother gets child every time, even if the mother is a piece of shit, because California is the California court system is fucking garbage, and I don't know why anybody still lives there.
Shocker. So
What?
struggles with alcohol in the past.
What?
Shocker. So he moved in 4 months after we met, and prior to living with me, he had never lived anywhere besides with his mother. I'm
How
getting
old
there.
is he?
He's
Wow.
Oh my fucking god, how does this keep getting fucking worse? How does this keep getting worse? His first time out on his own, not living with his mother. This is the boyfriend. First time living on his own, not with his mother, and he's living with an alcoholic woman and her son. The first time he's living on his own. Jesus! Fuck! This is just getting worse and fucking worse. I feel so, yeah, space between, that's why I was literally saying that. I feel so fucking bad for this child. I feel so fucking bad for him right now. Good God. Oh my God, I feel so bad for this kid.
I wasn't rushing you.
well, you were breathing hard.
I was reacting.
He's 34. I know.
Again, an
But he's-
interesting spousal choice.
No,
Okay,
he-
continue.
I wasn't on the prowl. either. It
Continue.
okay, so he moved in after 4 months, and
Hatanashi, he's currently 11, is what she said. Her child is currently 11. How old he was when the alcoholic boyfriend showed up, we don't know yet.
okay, so he moved in after 4 months, and the alcoholism just went like up level 100, and
Yeah, he wasn't with his mother anymore, and he probably enabled him.
so
Yup.
I had this little feeling after a lot of drinking that he was doing. I just had one of those
We
little
all do
women.
our best thinking after getting completely.
Wait. What did she say again? Hold the fuck up. What did she say again?
So, I had this little feeling after a lot of drinking that he was doing. I just had one of those
We
little
all do
women.
our best thinking after getting completely fucked up.
Totally. So,
So she was drinking around. So it's a household of alcoholics. Oh my God, this kid is so far behind the 8 ball. It's going to be a miracle if he grows up even marginally well adjusted. This is what creates these shitbag kids that have no morals, that grow up in these broken ass fucking homes and become shitbags of society. They're seeing mommy and mommy's boy toy constantly drinking and getting shit-faced. This is what he lives at. This is what destroys children and turns them into terrible adults. Yes, this kid is going to repeat the cycle. I want to know, has this kid got into their fucking alcohol already? Has this kid gotten himself shit-faced and they don't even know it because he's gotten into their stash while they're passed out fucking drunk? Because that shit does happen.
I picked up his phone and I found that one of his coworkers had sent him some naughty photos. In his defense, they were unsolicited. However, he did kind of like play into it.
And he's cheating on her. Yeah, he had a coworker send him nudes, and claims, oh, I didn't ask for them. And she's claiming she believes him. No, they weren't unsolicited. Honey, I got news for you. They're fucking. I give it 80% odds. They're fucking. That the 100% were solicited. She was trying to seduce him, or she was being teasing to him after he finished fucking her. Oh, God. Xanax, that's a possibility. That's a possibility that she's cheating too. That may come out. Jesus fuck.
Photos. In his defense, they were unsolicited. However, he did kind of like play into it.
Did he delete his messages before?
No.
So one of his coworkers sent some titties.
Yeah. And so I may have overreacted a bit, and I went online and I got the email address for every single person in the company, and I sent her titties and their text thread to every person in the company. So naturally,
Okay, lot to unpack here. Holy fuck, do we have a lot to unpack here? Okay. This coworker is sending her boyfriend nudes. Let's start at the beginning. Coworker is sending boyfriend nudes. Supposedly unsolicited. However, she finds the email addresses of everyone in the company and emails the nudes to everyone in the company. Fucking big issue. Yeah, very illegal. This would basically fall under, I'm pretty fucking sure California has this law regarding, yes, that's where I was going, Merlin. Revenge porn. So she just committed revenge porn against him and the other woman. That's illegal. She could get sued, and I'm not 100% sure on it whether or not she could actually be arrested for a misdemeanor, because that could be a misdemeanor, revenge porn. But then she also just said she sent their text message thread. Why would she send the text message thread if they weren't being, like, flirtatious back and forth with one another? If they weren't being flirty or sexting, why would you send the text message thread along with the girl's nudes? So she fucking lied that they were quote unquote unsolicited. Bullshit, you wouldn't have sent a text message thread if they were unsolicited, because the text message thread was them flirting or sexting with one another. So So
that was a fucking lie.
You've committed a crime with revenge porn. The victim could sue you for what little money you actually have because you committed this crime. And as we are about to find out, she probably got her boyfriend fired from her job because she did this. Because she's a fucking psychopath. This is fucking fatal. And I'm feeling there's going to be more. I have a feeling this is the tip of the psychopath iceberg with this bitch.
And their text thread to every person in the company. So naturally, he got fired.
And you should have gone to jail?
Yeah.
There were no nips. They were just,
That's still kind of revenge.
She deserved it.
Yeah.
So
she got.
Whoa. Wait, what was that?
That's still kind of revenge.
She deserved it. So.
Oh, I'm not fucking repentant. Like, Yeah, I committed a crime. I don't care. She fucking deserved it. What about him? The boyfriend. Because, sweetheart, if you are this fucking stupid, oh my fucking God. Again, she committed the criminal offense of revenge porn, got her boyfriend fired, doesn't fucking care, thinks that the girl deserved it. Reminder, she has an 11-year-old child. She has a kid, and she did all of this. What the fuck would have happened to your kid, both psychologically and from a safety standpoint, if this woman decided to press charges against you for revenge porn and your dumbass went to jail? What would have happened to your kid? Again, not thinking about her child at all. At this fucking point, all evidence is pointing to she does not give a fuck about her child. She does not fucking care. She looks at him as, you guys have said it, I was trying to wait to make that kind of a judgment call on this. I was giving her some leeway to try and do something. No, at this point, yeah, he is just nothing but a biological child support check. We have every indication right now that she does not fucking care about her child. And while I have no idea about the father, who knows, the father could be just as bad. Okay, bearing in mind, the father could potentially be just as bad. But right now, he'd be better off with the father. Right fucking now. And big fucking question, where is her father? Did she grow up without a father? Because I'm sorry, this is like fatherless behavior that she is exhibiting. Doing this kind of shit comes about from someone, the fact that she's doing revenge porn, is completely unrepentant, doesn't give a fuck about her kid. Did she grow up with a father? Because I'm going to hazard a guess and say no, she did not grow up with a father. I'm guessing father was not in the picture for her, because this is the kind of behavior that is exhibited when a child grows up with a father not in the picture.
So she got fired?
No. Her and her husband works there too. They are like darlings of the company. So they were fine.
So wait, who got fired?
My boyfriend.
You got your boyfriend fired by emailing someone else's tits to everyone in the company?
God.
And their whole conversation, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why would you do this, you crazy?
It was a bit reactionary.
Why would he?
Was she drunk? Did she go on a fucking bender and like basically just drunk email the entire fucking company? Was she completely just like blitzed out of her mind? I would not be surprised if she did this during a drunken rampage. This would not surprise me whatsoever, because she's an alcoholic. I'm saying this right now. Her boyfriend's an alcoholic and she's an alcoholic. So you have two alcoholics together. They're going to basically foster each other to be drinking like fucking crazy. She probably went on a fucking bender and did this shit. And is still completely unfucking repentant about any of it. She's not exhibited 1 ounce of self-awareness of how horrible this was for her to do. She does not care. It's entirely possible she ruined that other woman's marriage. Absolutely, Shadows. They very likely could have possibly ruined their marriage. And I would not be surprised if in the future that woman, we have no idea how long ago this happened. The woman, she is goddamn lucky that this other woman did not call the police and file a police report against her. Really fucking lucky. And by the way, now that my rant is over, Bear, thank you for the sub over on Kick. Thank you very much.
Ever even consider staying with you? You're
Yes,
insane.
Revan, that is very
Well,
true.
that's not the only thing. Like, he also drinking, we got into a bit of an argument and he took my car because
He took
He
your
couldn't.
car.
He couldn't take his car because I had taken dog and smeared it all over the windshield, which is another.
Bye, sweet fuck. So not only did she email her boyfriend's entire company this other woman's nudes, then she takes dog shit and smears it all over her boyfriend's, at minimum, windshield. This is fucking Fatal Attraction. Yeah, and she did have a car. Uh-huh. Yeah, Durahan, I was getting to that part next. Remember how in the beginning she says, I have no car, so there's no car payment? Notice in this story right now, she had a car. She had a car back then. So is this story going to conclude with him also being drunk off of his ass, taking her car and fucking wrecking it? And just totaling her car? And because he did so, because he was DUI, the insurance company said, fuck you, we're not paying for anything. And so now she's got no car. No, Gigglefinger, she said that he took her car. The boyfriend took her car because she had smeared dog shit all over the boyfriend's windshield, so he couldn't take his own car. He took her car instead. This is just... Both of them need to be, like, locked up either in jail or in rehab, or both. The child needs to go live with his father. This child needs to go live in a stable fucking home. They need to either, the two of them either need to be in jail or in rehab. One or both. And that child should be far the fuck away from her. If he has any chance of living a normal life, he needs to go and live with his father at this point.
He couldn't take his car because I had taken dog and smeared it all over the windshield, which is.
No, Tanashi, we don't, and I said this already. We have no idea what the father's like. With the current lack of information that we have about the father, by default, he is the better option. Until we can glean more information from her regarding this child's father, information of which I will be highly suspect because she is a 100% an untrustworthy narrator, or an unreliable narrator, until we get some other information regarding the father, by default, he is a better choice than her right now. Just by default, without knowing anything about him. Not to mention apparently the father's family is financially very well off, so at the bare minimum, they'll be able to take care of him. They'll be able to take care of this child a fuckload better than she obviously can.
Another story entirely. And so he had gone to...
Drowner, at the beginning she said she did not have a car. Not that she didn't have a car payment, that she didn't have a car and thus she had no car payment. That's what she said at the beginning of this episode.
Which is another story entirely. And so he had gone to this casino that's like sort of nearby. And when he was leaving the casino, instead of turning left or right like a normal person, he just fucking went straight and drove over a bush and totaled my car.
Oh my God.
So there were a lot of things
Ding
that
dong!
his drinking...
Ding, 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 ding. Fucking called it. He totaled her car. Probably DUI. I'm guessing he was drunk off of his ass. We haven't got there yet. I'm guessing DUI, but I fucking called it that he wrecked out her car. I fucking called that shit.
Guys getting back together.
Oh, because he's just my favorite thing that has ever existed.
Which is why you smeared dog.
Bruh.
What's wrong with this bitch? What the fuck is wrong with her? This woman is mentally unwell. Listen to how she said this again.
Getting back together.
Oh, because he's just my favorite thing that has ever existed.
Which is why
Yeah, space between. Yeah, exactly right. She talks like she's a teenager. This dumb bitch has never grown up. This dumb bitch has never grown up from high school. When she may have, like, chronologically graduated from high school, mentally, she has never left. Mentally, she is still in high school. She refuses to let that part of herself go. Oh my fucking God.
You are made of stupid.
He smeared dog on his
Well, that was
and
that's
got
a long
him
time ago.
fired by
I know.
emailing all his coworkers. If someone emailed me all my coworkers, I'm never talking to them again. That is crazy. I.e., you're kind of crazy.
She do be crazy.
No, that's not cute.
No, I know, but that's why I don't.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're not cute. You're the way you're acting is not cute. The way you're acting is fucking cringe as hell and psychopathic. You're not even all that attractive because of all the fucking tattoos and piercings and shit that you did. Not to mention you don't know how to use fucking makeup and paint yourself up to look like a whore. Fucking it. You need to shut the fuck up, woman. You need to just shut the fuck up. And my guess is she's also a fucking pillow princess. My guess is she's not even good at bed either. She probably just lays there and does do a fucking thing and has him do all the work. That'd be my guess.
Drink, you see. I don't drink.
That's good. I am happy. No,
Wait,
that's not cute.
what?
No, I know, but that's why I don't drink, you see. I don't drink.
That's good.
So that was a fucking lie.
Bullshit. She's an alcoholic. She said, I, quote, have a problem with alcohol. She's an alcoholic. She has not sought treatment. She has not got treatment. She has not gone to AA. She's not gone to rehab. Nothing. She drink it. Galen fucking to you. She still be drinking. I will dare fucking to you. She is one of the most unreliable narrators. She fucking drinks. Still. I am fucking calling it.
Good. I am happy to hear that. How
Yeah.
long have you been sober?
This time, I don't know. About as long as him, but like I've had a beer here or there. He has had nothing. Prior to
If you had a beer here and there, you're drinking. See, this is what alcoholics do. They'd say like, oh, I realized I had a problem with drinking, and so I stopped. I'll still have a beer here and there to make that, to basically try and like humanize themselves. Like, oh, I'll have a drink now and then, but I don't have a problem. And they're lying. She's still drinking. She be drinking. And she's tried to quit drinking multiple times. Yeah. She be drinking. She's fucking lying. She is 100% still drinking.
meeting him, I had just come off of quitting drinking for a year because I woke up with a broken ankle and I didn't know how it happened. So I was like,
what are you?
Well, I better maybe take a break. So I took a break.
No, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. She did not take a quote-unquote break from drinking for a year, which she was as an alcoholic. I don't care how much willpower you like to claim you have, which is bullshit. You did not suddenly, out of nowhere, because you woke up with a broken ankle, go, I better stop drinking, and boom, instantly quit. That's a fucking lie. Abso-fucking-lutely, that is a lie. She is lying to him. I'm calling this right fucking now. She lies.
But anyway, so to answer your question, what was the question? It was
The drinking, I get it, can make you do crazy things, but you're also just kind of crazy.
yeah. Oh, you asked why did I finally kick him out of the house?
An
But there, I
alcoholic who
was getting
smears
there.
dog, who emails tits, revenge to all coworkers.
There were no
Doesn't
nipples.
want to work 40 hours a week, has no career aspirations,
No.
only wants to leave her child to travel.
He comes with me.
You're not a good person.
I
No.
never claimed to be.
You're okay with that?
It's a spectrum. Like I'm good.
Oh, you fucking cunt. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, you fucking cunt. Don't even try to pull spectrum shit like this is autism. I will reach through this fucking screen and dick slap you through that wall behind you. Do not even try and pretend like this is something even remotely similar to autism. Do not. Or we gonna have a serious motherfucking problem.
In a lot of areas. Sometime. What am I good at? Baking.
Not makeup. Sorry, keep going. Baking.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
What? The laced special cookies?
Yes. Yeah. But I don't do that anymore unless.
Jesus Christ, when I'm gonna get through this, like, holy shit, she makes marijuana cookies at minimum with a child around. She makes marijuana cookies at minimum with a child around. And she probably doesn't even give a flying fuck what might happen if he just grabs one of those cookies, not knowing what's in them, and just gobbles one down and basically goes tripping balls on God knows whatever she put into these cookies. I mean, Anubis, after this episode, I'm hoping someone did. After this episode's 2 months old, I am fucking hoping that someone made that phone call after this, particularly the father.
Special cookies?
Yes. Yeah. But I don't do that anymore unless somebody asks.
What else are you good at that has
Princess
something someone could
Lola.
respect?